Hello friends and welcome. Many of us would go out of our way, right, to help our children succeed in life. We enroll them for enrichment classes in preschool, some even for tuition classes at such a tender age. We enroll them in the best schools which we think will provide them with the best education. The list goes on. Why do we go through so much trouble? The answer I would proffer is because we want our children to succeed later in life. Boy, am I just glad these classes did not exist when I was a kid. Or maybe they did and my parents, thankfully, were unaware of it. For now, let us take a step back and ask ourselves, what is success? Success is typically defined as accomplishing a goal we have set out to achieve. For example, getting a pass for my Chinese at the A-level examinations, which till today I still consider as one of my biggest life achievements. On a more serious note, as many of us know, success comes with hard work and developing good habits in life. In other words, we need virtues. Now, what is a virtue? As the Catechism tells us, a virtue is a habitual and firm disposition to do the good. Simply put, it means the habit of doing good. What does this entail? Let's take the piano, for example. I, for one, cannot create beautiful music with it because I was not trained to play the piano. Put me at a piano and I will mercilessly torture your ears with the way I bang on the keys. But put a concert pianist there and the results will be quite different. She will tease the keys and play such beautiful music that your heart will be lifted to the heavens. Did it come naturally to her? Well, maybe she may have been musically inclined, even gifted, but you can be sure that she must have spent years and years of practicing on the piano to be where she is today, when it appears almost effortless for her. The same with virtues. We need to learn what they are, then practice and practice and practice again until doing the good habitually becomes almost effortless, but all the time with God's grace and guidance. If we think about it, there is a reason why having these virtues will help our children succeed in life. We need temperance to control and manage our desires correctly so that we can avoid doing what is wrong and instead choose to do what is right. We need fortitude to do what is right, even when we are swimming against the tide, even when obstacles are put in our way. We need justice to give others their due in the family, the workplace and society, thereby gaining greater respect among peers and colleagues. And we need prudence to know what to pursue, how to attain it, and when to do so. In fact, prudence has been known as the charioteer of the virtues because it directs the other virtues in a way that helps us achieve the good in the right way and at the right time. Now, the topic of virtues is a huge one, and there's no way we can cover everything in this short video. What we will do, therefore, is to share some resources with you in our show notes and website. I would also recommend this book titled The Art of Living by Dr. Edward Tree, which casts light on this topic in a simple, clear, and practical manner. Reading it was like an examination of conscience for me, which made me realize how lacking I was in the virtues I am called to, right? But in any case, we will also follow up on this episode with some interviews to explore various areas related to this topic. Finally, it is quite likely that our children will ask us why we need to do good in the first place. Good question. For any project to be successful, we must begin with the end in mind. And the ultimate end that we are working towards is to be with God in heaven. To do that, we will need to live a godly life, so to speak, which is to love as God loves, in and through our bodies. And this is where the theological virtues of faith, hope, and love come into the picture. In a nutshell, it is through faith that our children will believe in the God who created us in love to share in His divine life. It is through hope that our children will have the motivation to live the virtues in anticipation of their final destiny, which is heaven. It is through charity or love that they will be able to perfect themselves in the virtues, in order that they can know, love, and serve the Lord through whichever vocation He has given to each of them, in the home, in church, and in society. And this is the ultimate success that any parents would want to wish for our children, and ourselves for that matter. When we love as God loves, in whichever state of life we are in, through living the virtues. How will we know we have succeeded in this endeavor? We won't until we and our children meet God face to face at our final judgment. In the meantime, as Saint Mother Teresa has said, we are called to be faithful and to rely on the infinite grace and mercy of God to carry us through this journey. Till we meet again, take care and God bless you and the family always. Goodbye. If you found this video useful, I invite you to put a like to it, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others whom you think will benefit from it. God bless you always.